And we continue with the 7th Mishnah of the 4th Perek. Rabbi Yishmael Benoi Oimer. Rabbi Yishmael, his son. So if it's talking about Benoi, his son, you go back to the previous Mishnah, and you see the previous Mishnah was Rabbi Yosi. So Rabbi Yishmael Benoi means it's Rabbi Yishmael, the son of Rabbi Yosi. Some Gersos actually add in, but Rabbi Yosi Oimer. HaChoshech Atzmai min hadin. The word Choshech means HaChoshech Atzmai min hadin. One who removes himself from judgment. HaChoshech Atzmai min hadin. Someone who removes himself from din, from judgment, says Rabbeinu Yoina. V'aval b'shei kasaf. This seemingly is a stira. Why? The Torah teaches us in Dvarim. Shaiftim v'shaitrim titin l'cha b'chol sharecha, upcoming parashiyos. Shaiftim v'shaitrim, you should make yourself judges and police. V'kasav, and as well it says, Tzedek tzedek tirdoif, you should pursue justice. So what does it seem from the Psukim? Shemitzvah lo dones adin. It sounds like if you're a judge, you are fulfilling a pasuk. You're doing a mitzvah. So why is Rabbi Yishmael Rabbi Yosi teaching us one should remove himself from judgment? Says Rabbeinu Yoina, Zehu b'makayim she'ein sham dayanim achirim. There's no one else being a dayan. If there's no one else being a judge, then there is the mitzvah to be a judge. Aval kol zman sheyuchol lachshaych satzmai min hadin. If you're able to remove yourself from din, then toiv loy lahashlich oiloi al achirim. It's better not to have such a burden. You remove yourself from many sveikos. And what else does it do? Says the Mishnah, Perek menu eva. You remove eva, hatred from yourself. Why? Because simply, if you're the judge, what happens when a court case ends? There's always has to be someone that loses. Says Rabbeinu Yoina, Shayetziv bezdin chayav yisanei esay dayanim. He hates the dayanim. What else do you remove yourself from? From gazel, the gezel. Why? Because maybe you judged incorrectly. If you stole from that person. And you move from yourself unnecessary shvuos. Why? Maybe you obligated someone to swear. And one who is gas libay, one who is haughty, one who is brazen in paskening. Rabbi Yonah explains that the Mishnah puts this next to one removes himself from judgment, because this is the opposite. Meaning, one extreme is remove yourself, do not be a judge for the aforementioned reasons. Why do you remove yourself from judgment? Because it requires incredible effort in order to paskin correctly. But what's the opposite? Someone who's haughty in judgment, he paskins from a place of gaiva. Because he thinks, nah, what do you mean? I can paskin with ease and it will not bother me. It's considered a shaita, which is a strong statement of Rabbeinu Yoina if you think about it. Because we're talking about someone who's a dayan, we're talking about a rav. We're saying if he paskins from a place of gaiva, he's called a shaita. Continues Rabbeinu Yoina, why? Nikra shaita neishu chacham be'inav. No, he's a shaita because he considers himself smart. There's no greater shtus than this. Because a fool has more hope than him. Someone who's foolish and does averos. He knows he's not going in the right path. But he thinks, I'm not making any mistakes. Someone is haughty, someone's a balgaiva, even though he's a rav, he's paskening. But if he's doing it from a place of gaiva, he has no hope. He thinks he's smart. How will he do tshuva? If you think about this line, it's a scary line. He's talking about a rav, he's talking about a paisik. And he's saying, if there's a rav, if there's a paisik, there's a talmid chacham that paskins from a place of gaiva, and he doesn't listen to anyone else. You know what's going to happen? It's going to implode on him. He's not going to be able to ever do tshuva because he's never going to know that he made a mistake. Continues Rabbeinu Yoina v'rasha. He's also called wicked. Even though the Mishnah said he's a fool, It doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't have Yireh Shamayim. He doesn't fear sin. So the Mishnah adds on that he's a Rasha. If someone has real Yireh Shamayim, he wouldn't hurry to do such a thing. He knows he can make mistakes. And it's very simple to make mistakes. Anyone can make a mistake. He also has Gaiva. Avish Amar Ki Shaitav Lo Yerechait, even though we already said he's a Shaita, he's a fool. Lo Yerechait doesn't fear sin. Ata Maisif, the Mishnah adds on, Va'imer Ki Mitach Gaiva V'gas Ruach, from this place of Gaiva and haughtiness. He wants to look like he's so smart. Look at that, boom, on the spot, he kapaskin. To show them that he should be appointed as the judge, he should be appointed as the ruler. It's an evil thought. This is a scary line because we're talking about Tamidei Chachamim, we're talking about Paiskim, and the Mishnah is teaching us that even great people could do things which are sometimes unwise. And what's the take-home lesson from the Mishnah? I don't know if anyone here is a Paisik at the moment. So the take-home lesson of the Mishnah is, if we see that even the Paisik, even the Rav, even the Talmud Chacham needs what? Needs someone to consult with. Needs someone that he's going to listen to. Needs someone that if the person says to him, you're making a mistake, he's going to follow his words. Certainly all the rest of us, how critically important it is to have someone that we listen to and not just think that we're always the best, always on top, and never make any mistakes.